Hello, hello. A restring video. We got the Les Paul. I don't know how you can see it. The Les Paul Modern LITE and TV wheat instead of TV yellow. You kind of like see through the grain a little bit. A little backing. A little belly cut. But we need strings, so we're gonna put strings on it. Why not? Got the mini Grovers like a L00 would have. Matching headstock, kind of weird for Gibson. And yeah, all mahogany design. Which again is weird for a Les Paul. Normally there's a maple cap on the arch part, you know? That's where you get those pretty tops from. But this guy is almost like an SG. Actually, that's the critique of it by a lot of people, is like, why not just buy an SG? Well, because it's a Les Paul shape. Why do you need an SG? I think it's cool. It's probably not like the most successful of, you know, models Gibson's come out with recently, but very nice, very nice. Clean up that fret area a little bit. Nice rosewood board, nice dark one, cool, like kind of grain to the wood there, if you can tell. Oh, the old stop bar. I just like to cut these right out. Getting stuck. I'm gonna do it over here so I don't be scratching guitars worse than I already am. But yeah, this is similar to a model called the Paul, which was, I want to say like the 70s, late 70s or something like that. They came out with the Paul, and it was basically this. The Les Paul, all mahogany. Same shape, same belly cut, all that good stuff. It's kind of like that Nashville, you know, Music City special. It's like a Marauder, but they didn't call it that. Gibson does that kind of stuff. Mixing up the name game a bit. I'm gonna use some 10 XLs from D'Addario. The best. Don't forget the points, you guys, come on. Get on the D'Addario point train. Free strings you're leaving on the table if you're not, you know. And put them all through. I like to just throw them all through this first. And then proceed. Yeah, what do you guys think about this kind of thing? Gibson, the sort of budget model Gibsons. I know it's a big joke, Gibson being expensive, but honestly, like if you look at Fender, like this thing, what does this cost new? It's a $1,400 guitar. It's like a Mexican-made Fender now. I don't get the whole, oh, it's overpriced, oh my gosh. It's like, well, it's made in Tennessee. It's got Gibson pickups, Gibson pots, Gibson everything. What are you complaining about? It's the dollar bill that's your problem, not the guitar manufacturers. Now, I'll give you this, like the really expensive custom shop, it's $20,000 for a Les Paul Jr., all that kind of stuff is kind of crazy and ridiculous, but who doesn't do that, you know? Fender does that, Paul Reed Smith does that, Taylor does that, Martin, everybody's got stupid expensive stuff. You know, for people with more money than brains, don't know what to do. But this is a working man's guitar. I dig it. I dig it. Little DeWalt buddy going. Again, I think it's easier on the headstock to use a drill than to hand wind it. easier on my wrist. It's just better. It's faster. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? What do you guys think? Would you rather have one of these or a top-of-the-line Epiphone? You are getting into the inspired by Gibson custom line at that point. $1,500–1,600. Battery's dying. Not to fear. Gotta reload. You guys like me, you just put on things on YouTube in the background. It's like, I don't have reruns I watch like that. Not a Friends guy, but we'll watch some Tom Bukovac or Norm's Rare Guitars or stuff like that. On repeat in the background. Oh, is a customer gonna come in? No, Labor Day, we're so dead. I thought for a second we were gonna have something going on. Also, just like Ian on YouTube, funny guy, works at the 7-Eleven. Blowing up. I think it's great. Oh, shit. Wrong nut slot. You gotta check your nut. This model's weird though. All the other colors are like blue, like very bright blue, bright red. You know, stuff like that. This is the most reasonable looking one, I thought. Oh yeah. So yeah, let me know, what do you think? Expensive Epiphone or cheap Gibson? It's kind of like, do you get the Squier Classic vibe or the Standard Series Fender? Another similar debate. But I get that's at a lower price point, definitely. These cutters suck. My God. These are about toasted, you guys. I should just use the D'Addario cutter winder. That would make no sense. Yep, it's a glamorous life here. It is, though. I can dig it. Can you dig it? Yeah, honestly, I don't even know, though, this thing. It's like, I'd rather kind of have an SG2. Almost rather have, like, one of those inspired by Gibson Custom Les Paul Customs, which are great. For close to the same money, get a real bag, too, or a real case. This comes with the leathery bag, you know. It's not actually leather, of course, these days. I think it's cool, man. Clean off that tailpiece a little bit. The other cool thing about this finish is it doesn't really show any fingerprints or anything. It's just like natural, all sinking into the wood grain kind of thing going on. Anyway, guys have a good one.